Hey guys, welcome to JSpeak. This week we cover some questions. First question. The Mad Professor Simble Overdrive, can it be used as a compressor? Yes and no. I think it depends on your amp and your guitar and how you're going to use it. Pedal's kind of like a clean boost, but it's also an overdrive. And it's primarily an overdrive, so I think you got to be careful with how, you put that out there. Yes, I think it could be used to compress signals. I think it just depends on how you're using your guitar and your amp. My opinion on the Gibson 2019 line. I think Gibson's kind of continuing with what they've done over the last few years. A lot of them are kind of repeats from last year. They changed the pickups in a couple models. They brought back some. They have a 335 in Blueberry Burst, which is pretty hot looking. A couple Explorers, couple Vs, which is cool. More specifically, along with my opinion on the 2019 line, someone asked about the 61 SG. The 61 SG from the 2019 is very reminiscent of the one when I was growing up. It has the half pickguard, but then it was 57s. Now it has the 61 pickups, which the 61s I thought were in some of the lower line models before, and they were zebra based, color-wise, so a cream and black. This year it looks like they got the chrome cover and the nickel cover, but it looks really cool. I mean, obviously I haven't played one yet, but I would definitely check it out. I love SGs. I'm just a big dude, so they feel really small on me. But yeah, no, I'd totally give this one a go. I love when they kind of do new pickups, but otherwise, spec'd out, I like it. Third question, how do the Supro guitars play that I have? So I have two. I have a Westbury and a Hampton. They're both single coil. One is a 2 pickup version, the other is a 3 pickup version. They play really well. They're made in Indonesia. The only kind of odd finish thing on them is that the neck is a matte finish, whereas the rest of the guitar is gloss, but they are set necks. So they have a very nice, clean look. I always thought Fenders kind of look cheap just because of the bolt-on necks and stuff, but, parts casters from assembly line out is probably the smartest way to make a guitar. Obviously, Gibson has its issues over the years trying to just produce well-made guitars, going through every step of the way with the binding and everything else, and it takes him years to do it. I think Leo set out to make assembly guitars, so, he nailed it, essentially. The Supro guitars, they're not worth $1,000. I would never pay full price for a Supro. When they're a few $100 and you can kind of get them on closeout, or $500-600, I think they're worth it. I do, and don't shoot me, they hang with Fenders, truthfully. Whether you want a Stratty type thing or a Tele type thing, twang and a Telecaster that's really hard to replicate, and I don't think Supro does that. I think you get that sound without that pinginess or high-end thing that some Telecasters do, but they sound stronger than a Fender. They don't sound as weak or thin. They're very upfront. The Hampton is a little darker sounding. It's 50s wired, and I don't know if that has something to do with it or not. But the gold foils are really cool pickups, and they're obviously different than what Fender's going to produce. The full-size humbucker single coil pickups that they do are just really powerful. And the guitars are a little noisy. They sit a little funny. It's somewhere between like a PRS or like a Les Paul SG, how it sits further back on you, whereas a Telecaster sits more forward. Again, $500-600 or under, you can get some really cool guitars. They don't come with cases. They don't come with a gig bag or anything like that, but they do play really well. The finishing is probably better than Gibson QC on some stuff I've seen, so I hope that answers all your questions for this week, and I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. As always, thanks for watching. Many more videos to come. Don't miss one sub.